Previously on Infinity Train, the Tabletop RPG. Alyssa, you've spent the past couple of nights staring at a specific username, Felderfox227. You find yourself walking from the intersection towards your bus stop, and you hear this low droning noise that emanates louder and louder until whiteness.
My name is Aaron, and I've been here for weeks and have absolutely no idea what's going on.
You start to see sort of wooden appendages digging itself out of the dirt. It seems fairly humanoid, and then you realize it's sort of a wooden mannequin wearing a vest and sort of a dark bucket hat.
I yell from the hill, like, are you a dude in a suit? Or...
I'm a dude in a vest! Right, passengers. You two are passengers. You got the thing on your thing?
Alyssa suddenly remembers the number and she instinctively tries to shake it out of her hand again.
Oh yeah, that's not how that works.
Alyssa, I think I'm ready to go to the next train car.
Fine. That's where you want to go.
Okay, awesome, because I don't have a leg, so I kind of need you guys to go that way.
As you begin to open up this large train, you hear the faint sounds of fiddle out in the distance. As you look and you see this large autumn forest and a nice country road path that lies in front of you.
Well, at least it's not the wasteland anymore, because that was giving my mind a difficult time, or I was having a hard time processing that outside imagery there.
Cool, very introspective. Okay.
So you all begin to walk alongside the path, and then as you begin to approach, you hear the sound of the fiddles becoming a little bit louder and more joyful. The forest begins to somewhat clear as you look and you see this old village emerging with log cabins and the starting of cobblestone roads and these vast fields of wheat that you see just swaying in the breeze within this clearing of the forest. Alongside the road, you see a simple painted wooden sign nailed onto the tree that says, New Ferretsburg, painted in bright white letters.
Alyssa stares at the letters like her life depends on it.
Yeah.
I ask, is every train car different to Martin? Sorry, was it Martin? I was brain farting on the name.
Yes, Martin Manus, the Mannequin Man. Yeah, every train car is different. She's really staring at that. Can she not read?
I think we should go somewhere else.
Where?
I don't know. Do you live somewhere? Do you have like a house?
Yes. But
all right, great. Let's just go there.
Okay.
In the meantime, I'm looking for like any sign of like civilization that would have like food besides berries.
I mean, you do see the village before you, and you do see the faint bit of chimneys beginning to, like, smoke emitting from the chimneys.
I just kind of start walking toward like the chimneys then, I guess.
Yeah, the village. All right, yeah.
Yeah, somewhere where I could get something to eat besides berries.
Alyssa, you see Aaron just walking down the path towards the town.
I really don't think we should go there.
Well, I'm riding on Aaron's back, so we're going this way.
And you see the two of them.
We follow them.
Yeah. And as you approach, you see that most of these houses seem empty initially, but you notice that the music is getting a little bit louder, and you see just like these quaint cottages lining the streets with thatched straw roofs, large logs as for the walls, and newly installed plate glass that was just looks a little bit rough. It looks like it was just like recently carved. It's not in like perfect squares or anything. Aaron, you smell the faint whiff of something cooking. Something smells sort of like pie off in the distance towards where the music is.
I keep heading that way, but I ask Martin if he'd like to hobble on his own one. He has one leg right now, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
got the one leg.
Yeah, I asked Martin, would you like to let me or would you like me to put you down, or I want to follow this scent of this pie, so.
No, you're cool. I'll follow you till I find something I can use as a leg. I don't really want to hop everywhere.
All right, and I turn to Alyssa and I say I'm really hungry. So
Yeah, and you do notice that there is a slight hesitancy as Alyssa is straggling behind.
Fine.
eating berries for 3 weeks is not as easy as it sounds.
Okay, fine. Just go do your thing. I turned to Martin and I'm like, there was a door, right? We're supposed to look for a door.
Yeah, the door. There's always a door.
Where is it?
I don't know.
What do
Should
you
look like
know?
the other one, though. I think. Yeah, should. Yeah, it'll look like the other one. Promise.
Okay, fine. Fine, let's just
Oh,
find you a leg.
Alyssa, I'm okay with going to the door later, but I've been in that car we were just in for a bit too long for my liking, and I might need a breather before we move on if every car is going to be different.
And as you are walking, slowly the music becomes louder, and you hear the faint sounds of banjo plucking and the sounds of clapping and singing. And right before you, you see these a vast array of ferrets dressed in what appears to be American colonial wear, circa perhaps the 18th century, with like small brown and green doublets, ladies in long gowns, and many of them wearing tri-corner hats as you hear them dancing along to this music that is being played on this small little bandstand in the center of this large square. And in the center of the square, you see this large circular table filled with like a vast array of food that the likes of which you, especially for you, Aaron, looks especially tantalizing. You see large pies, vegetables, gourds, different different stuffed birds, all sorts of differing foods, and it's enough to make you almost ignore the fact that these are large human-sized ferrets that are just dancing about in this small village.
The ferrets are close to the food, though?
Oh, yeah, it's a party, and they are, like, all surrounding, and they're getting their fill. Are you just, like...
I asked, raise my hand and, wave them at them and ask, may I, have some of the food, please?
Suddenly, all of the music stops as each of the ferrets begin to look at the three of you standing at the gates of the town square.
Don't worry. Nothing bad ever happened in the American colonial times. We'll be fine.
And as you begin to look, you see one of these ferrets, probably one of the more nice dressed ones, saying like, seems we got some passers-by in here. Where you folks coming from?
I would like to roll perform.
Oh, yeah, what do you do? What are you performing?
I am performing my best impression of a ferret living in colonial times.
Yeah, yes. All right. Yeah, I love it. Roll. Yeah.
Okay, we got a 6. And we got a 5.
So so you have a pretty dead-on impression, and what do you say to them?
I just turned to the impressive-looking ferret, and I'm like, "Wow, howdy, y'all! We're just passing by from that hill car over there. You don't happen to know where we would find a nice leg for this gentleman over here, would you?"
And as they look and say like, pleasure meeting you all. And must say, it's been a while since we've met such a well-spoken lass of your type.
Aw, thank you kindly.
Well, first things first, allow us to introduce myself. My name is Aloysius Lee Alacatrius III. I'm the here governor of this little small village of New Ferretsburg, and now who might y'all be?
Oh, sir, my name's Alyssa, and this right here is the beautiful... And I point towards Martin.
Oh, I'm supposed to introduce myself now. Martin Manus, the mannequin man, the fashion icon, model. Pleasure to meet you.
Much
Who
obliged.
could forget? And then I point at Aaron.
I started eating the food already.
And as you begin to eat, after 3 weeks of eating berries, this is possibly the most heavenly meal that you have had in this amount of time. As you are just chowing on this large something. You don't know it's meat, you're eating it, and it's good.
Yeah. I say like, I'm Aaron, I'm sorry I'm eating your food already, but I'm so like, I was craving something besides berries.
As they look and see you, suddenly the ferrets begin to gasp. He's eating the barley feast. He's eating the barley feast. No outsiders are supposed to eat the barley feast. They can't do it. And suddenly, Aloysius begins to look and she says, "Young lady, is that woman with you?"
Oh, my, please forgive her. We just ran into her in the previous car. We don't know her that
She's
well,
committed a mighty transgression against New Ferretsburg. This here is the new barley feast. It is the single most important celebration within all our culture. And she dared to eat our feast without proper introduction.
I see why. It's pretty good, and I'm over there eating it now, too.
Alyssa's trying very hard to keep her cool.
And young lady.
Leg off this table?
What?
Can I have the leg off this table? I'm gonna start trying to pull the leg off the table.
Suddenly, there is a large cacophony of like rapturous, like, how dare they? They disrespect the barley feast. Oh, they won't stand for this. And suddenly, Aaron and Martin, you find yourself being grabbed by the group of these ferrets as they pull you back from the feast. And
So that's a no.
young lady, I'm terribly sorry, but you may be an outsider, and even in your eloquent ways, I'm afraid we cannot look towards these transgressions lightly. And then he announced, "People of New Ferretsburg, I hereby declare a trial for the 2 infiltrators." As you hear these ferrets begin to start shouting and becoming quite unruly, as suddenly the band begins to start playing this slow funeral dirge off of the banjo and fiddle.
What was the mayor's or the
Aloysius.
Aloysius? I asked, like, Aloysius, I'm sorry, could I just do, what if I do all the dishes for the feast after it's over?
Your punishment will be decided by the court of New Ferretsburg. Young lady, you best declare your best defense against these, or else the punishment will be severe.
Do I get an attorney?
This year lady will defend you, and you, as Aloysius begins to point at you, Alyssa.
I am trying my best to look dignified, even though deep down, I would really like to punch my two traveling mates.
So, almost immediately, the feast has been moved off to a different location as you look with sadness as the pies and all of the other items are being carted off to a kitchen, as now the table is being set, and you see these large barracks where Martin and Aaron, you have your hands and your head put into this small scaffold right in front of the people.
If this feast is so important, couldn't we at least finish it first?
The only thing we'll be finishing is a nice heaping pile of justice.
Very digestive tract, so if you give me an hour, I can put it back.
Enough. Young lady, and he points to you. We hereby declare that these two infiltrators caused such a ruckus, disturbing the peace, causing a major transgression against our deep cultural traditions, and murder.
Wait, what?
No, that last one was a joke, but the other other ones you're guilty of. What do you have to say for them?
I would like to roll charm.
Yeah, alright.
And 6. And another 6! I am not kidding.
Nice. So,
like, I do have to add plus niceness, and I have a -1.
yeah. So first tell me what you say to Aloysius here. So you still got that same drawl and all that stuff. And what do you say to Aloysius?
I turn to him and I say, Your Excellency. And I turn to the rest of the ferrets. My dear people of New Ferretsburg, I am so sorry in the name of my traveling companions. But please, you must understand, they have been through some terrible, terrible times. Stuff that will just shatter your heart into 1,000 pieces. I tell you what, this beautiful man, he has lost his leg to a giant man-eating mountain.
You hear the sound of like, oh, my cousin got eaten by a once. Oh man, rest his soul. As you hear the crowd suddenly gasp in shock.
I whisper to Martin, she'd make a good attorney.
Yeah. What's an attorney?
He has been traveling, limbless, loveless, just being carried by the goodwill of his companion. And this beautiful lady, she has had nothing to eat for weeks straight, just surviving on foraging. Is this, I ask you, a way to live?
No, it ain't a way to live.
Yeah, I shout like, I've got berries in my pockets. Like, try them, and then imagine only eating that for months, because I'm lying about how long I've been there, like now, at this point.
Yeah.
My fair people, I see you have built a wonderful community here.
Yeah.
You must have gone through your hardships as well.
That's right.
You know what it is like to suffer.
Yeah.
Can you really turn away from fine folks needing your help in these terrible, terrible times?
No.
Yourselves a community.
No.
Walk away when those in need ask for your kindness.
That's right. We should. And you hear this loud cacophony as many of the ferrets begin to say, let them feast. Let them feast. Let them feast. And as you look, you just feel this slight kindred spirit wrestle in you. There's just that familiarity that you just feel washing over yourself, Alyssa. And then, upon looking at the crowd, Aloysius looks at you, and you see him just lower his glasses, wipes a small tear off his eye. Miss Alyssa, I do declare that you are right. We should not turn away from the strangers of these places. As the sovereign governor of New Ferretsburg, I hereby declare that Alyssa and her traveling companions are not guilty. They shall be let go and will be given a new leg in return.
I take a bow.
Yeah, as you hear this large, loud, raucous applause, as you hear the band suddenly resume their large hootenanny tones as they begin to replay in their song. And as this occurs, you see two smaller ferret unclasp you from the barracks, and you are now free, as you see them offering you back up that same plate that you had rustled before. Now let us resume in the feast of the new Barley's Fair. Huzzah! And they all begin to resume the celebration. Yeah.
Thank you for being our defense attorney, Alyssa.
Alyssa kind of blushes and is like, it's no big deal, it's fine.
And at that moment, there's a faint, high-pitched whirl. And you look down upon your hand and you find that your number has gone down by about 10 points. So that puts you at what number? Minus 10?
162.
Yeah, so that's your new number. And,
Hey, the thing did the thing. The thing on your thing did the thing.
I'll flip. The thing on my thing never did the thing.
Well, try harder next time, I guess. I don't know. You're just bad at drawing cards.
Is that good, or is it bad that the number didn't?
I don't know. I just know when the thing is done doing the thing, you guys just kind of go away. Like
okay.
Yeah, that's all I know. So.
All right. And then I keep chowing down after that.
as you are chowing down and you find yourself cavorting at the party for a little bit, and this older ferret in crusty overalls approach you, a little bit anachronistic with the rest of the fashion, but he approaches you.
Yeah, this here little leggy for you, sir. Should fit you nicely. Dip. Beans.
What?
Why didn't you tell me this was for a left foot?
Oh no!
That's fine.
And suddenly you find that your this leg suddenly just jammed upon into your torso.
So now I got 2 left feet.
Not my problem.
Dance again.
All they told me was just a new leg. It's all good.
Alternatively, you could develop a brand new dance style with 2 left legs.
I could try. No, that'd be dumb. Unless. No.
Well, at least I don't have to carry you anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aloysius says, like,
If you head down further down the road, you'll find another one of the doors leading out of here. Of course, you're more than welcome to stay for the rest of this festival.
Alyssa's very, very tempted to stay. But still, she says,
Oh, now
thank you
wanna
so
stay.
much for all your help. But I think it's best if we get going.
I understand. Best of luck on your journeys, Miss Alyssa. It was quite a pleasure to make your acquaintance. And might I just say, I have never met a human like yourself that felt such a kindred spirit with us ferrets. It is such a great honor.
She blushes and she says, likewise, my good sir. And she bows respectfully.
He also bows as well. And as you all begin to leave, they give you a little hobo sack on a stick with enough food for the next, with a little bit of extra food from the festival. And you all continue into the forest with a smile on your face and a little pep in your step. And
didn't even want to go to that town.
I was considering staying, but I didn't want to anger them any more than I already did.
Yeah, we gotta get your numbers down so you can stop existing.
yeah. And soon enough, you find yourself arriving at a number one of the doors, and you begin to open up, and similar sight as last time. Same large expanse, the same large field, and all of this vast expanse before you guys. Let's see.
Sorry, same large field as before, or
same vast wasteland desert expanse.
My bad. Sorry.
Yeah.
We're between the cars.
Yeah. Yeah.
I slept very little, as a heads up. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
No.
You've been stuck in a train car for 3 weeks. It's fine.
That mountain car has no nighttime. It's just all day. It's really awkward to sleep in that car.
You all begin to pass through the cars once again. As you all begin to enter in the crosswalk, you notice that you aren't the only ones out there, as you see that there's a strange creature on the other side. You've never seen anything like it. It is quite large and metallic in nature, perhaps a robot, perhaps something in armor. You can't tell. You know that it is at least 6 feet tall. It has these large wiry wires between them, this small oblong black cylinder, and it's standing on 2 feet, and it has this strange spherical, almost tail to it that is just walking alongside.
Can I do an examine roll?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. And then examine is boosted by
intuition. Yeah.
Okay. And +1 there. Okay. I got 7 again. I just keep rolling 7s.
That's okay. So, same questions as last time. So,
what are they thinking? And what should I be wary of?
Okay. Seemingly, so for your first question, what are they thinking? You look upon this strange robotic bird-like creature. It's sort of like an ostrich in its physique. You see that it is seemingly holding out one of its robotic arms against the side of the car, and you see that, strangely enough, you don't detect any specific thoughts. It almost resembles like a machine processing a massive amount of data. Although you don't know a whole lot about how computers work, it's a little bit strange. But what should you be wary of? It seems like it looks relatively harmless. It doesn't seem to... It looks a little strange, but you don't think that it's anything that dangerous. So
I turn to Martin and ask, Martin, would you do you know what this is?
Yeah, make a train history check.
Train history. 9, 20, that's gonna be an 8.
An 8?
Yep.
You recognize, you've heard of things like this. You think they're called porters. Although you know that these are the upper staff, these are some of the lackeys of the conductor, but you don't know, you have no idea what it's doing out here. Usually they usually stick to their own train car.
Yeah, that's I know what that thing is. That's a that's a thing. It works for the big thing. But it's not supposed to be out here, I don't think. That's kinda weird.
Is it safe or does it want to hurt us? I ask.
I think it's pretty harmless. Probably, yeah, it's safe. It's totally safe. It's definitely safe. Go first.
I'll follow your lead, Martin.
Okay. I go first.
All right, and so Aaron and Alyssa, you follow across the catwalk, and you see that it doesn't seem to be like registering you. It's very focused alongside the wall. And do you approach it, or do you just decide to go for the door?
No. Yeah, no. I'm not approaching that at all.
Yeah.
I would go for the door.
I eyeball it really, thoroughly, but I don't want to approach it either.
As you are slowly approaching the door, and as it opens up, suddenly you see its head just suddenly turn as it sharply turns towards it, and you see its lights suddenly flashing as from this multicolored array as it begins to look at you, and suddenly it is going to be you see it suddenly just like as it starts to run towards you guys.
Still on the catwalk, or
it's on the you're on the balcony area now, where it's on next to where the door is, and yeah, it is now starting to run towards you.
Get to the door. I lied. I don't know if it's safe.
Yeah. I need you guys to make a fleet check. Yeah, everyone make a fleet check.
Great, we're starting with 1. Oh, and a 6. Okay.
Okay.
But that's a 4.
7.
No, that's a 5. It's a good thing I know math.
Ooh, mark and experience, Alyssa.
I got 9.
Thanks.
9. Okay, that's 7. All right, you guys are able to get through the door as you're running through, but suddenly you see Alyssa has been tackled to the ground by this porter, as you hear it let out in this robotic voice. Passenger identified. Extracting memory tape, as its robotic head slowly just like a clamshell just as it opens, as you see just this repository of wires suddenly start to shoot out towards Alyssa's face.
Yeah, Alyssa saved me last time, so I'm gonna try to just kind of, I guess, ram into it with my shoulder.
Make a fight check.
Knock it off.
I do a drop kick at the same time.
Yeah, make a fight check. Yeah, both of you guys can make fight checks.
Okay. And that's an 8.
An 8?
Yeah.
What does fight use?
Flip between my
fight uses your assertion, which for you, Aaron, will be a -1.
Is it a basic move?
It is a basic move.
So -2 on top of that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I got 4.
I got 8.
All right.
No, I'm sorry. I got 3.
So you're able to Martin, you're able to kick it as you see, let one of the legs loose as you inflict a harm upon it. And mark an experience, Aaron, and you look and you see that this is you see that this large porter has suddenly, upon getting kicked, you just feel the resounding ting as you kick this metal creature. It hurts. Aaron, it felt like kicking a car at full force. Suddenly it shifts off of you as its head just turns towards you. I need you to make a defend check.
That's me, right?
Yep.
Okay. And then defend. Do I have that?
You do. It's plus your resolve. So +3 for you.
So I rolled a 5.
Oh, yeah.
Plus.
Oh, +1.
Yeah, so it's a 6.
Ooh. Mark another experience that's still...
Okay.
Yeah, you are going to take 1 harm as suddenly you feel these wires just suddenly like grabbing towards your head as like they start like pulling your hair and like cutting up against you and yeah. You have...
Do I reduce my health or do I just give myself harm?
Yeah, you give 1 harm. When your harm gets all the way to 6, that means you are dead. Yes. So
avoid that.
yeah, you do not want that. So, Alyssa, Aaron has wrangled this strange creature off of you, and Martin has attacked it. Are you doing anything?
Okay, so the creature is off of me now.
Yeah, the robot thing is now attacking Aaron, though.
How is it attacking Aaron? Like, is it the same way that it's...
Same way that it was going to start attacking you before it was interrupted.
I want to try to pull on its wires.
All right, make a fight check.
That's a 4 and a 3, but I don't have fight, so it's -2, right?
Yep. And that's plus your resolve if you... Oh, sorry, your assertion. Assertion.
Assertion, I have -1, so that's...
Ooh, yep, mark another experience, guys. Yeah, as it tries to fight against you, it lashes out. Make a defend check as its arm whips out to...
Got a 3, I got a 1, yay.
Mark another failure as smack. You are going to take 2 harm as this large metal body just smacks you right across the face as you get pushed back about 5 feet. Martin,
Let me try. I'm not a natural conductor, and I'm gonna try to rip the wires out with you doing.
all right, make a fight check.
I actually took fight. Let's see. That's a 7.
7?
Yep.
All right. You begin to wrangle into the wires and you're able to inflict harm, although suddenly you see that your wooden hand is gets caught into the gears and the mechanisms of this porter as you see it slowly crunching out and it's now stuck.
I'm gonna pop it out, then I'm gonna pop my...
You pop it out and as it slowly... With this hand now jammed back into the back of its neck, you see this creature just slowly as it starts to whirl erratically, being uncertain as it looks around, flailing its arms. It is now off of you, Aaron, but it is now almost as if you've blinded it.
Is it near the ledge?
It's close enough. You could.
Did everybody push it?
Yeah, that could either be a trick or fight check, depending on what you want to do.
Sorry, are we all pushing it or just?
You could all help
Did you say its mouth was open or whatever, or it's?
Yeah, the mouth thing was open. Yeah.
Oh, I shove my bag of food into its mouth.
All right. Yeah, so you shove this food into their mouth and they're behaving even more erratically now. And Alyssa?
I guess since they're mid-push, can I use my special ability to yell for my 2 companions to push it together?
Yeah, roll plus your assertion.
Sorry, roll and then modify the assertion. Is that how it works? You said.
Yes, add your assertion thing, but which will be -1.
7.
7? That will be a
-1. Yeah.
Yeah, that will be a mixed success, but it will make it so that the porter is now, as it hears your shout, it's slowly moving its ways towards you. But now, if you guys choose, you can add a +1 to your next dice roll of your choice.
I would actually like to use one of my special moves, which is Teen Angst.
Yeah. You feel just this anger searing in you as you've just got smacked in the face. You feel already the bruising emerge on your face upon it. Yeah, so roll plus your resolve.
That's a 6. And that's a 2. And I have 0 resolve. So that's an 8.
All right, you will, you get to add the current amount of harm you have. So 2 to your next move. So now roll and add like +1 to this next thing because of the order you got. 11. And with that, and Alyssa and Martin, you just like with ferocity begin to push, and you see this large porter slowly descend farther and further down as you see it immediately, as it hits the ground, just shoot past as you see it immediately being crushed by the large wheels of this train.
Yeah, so like I was saying, when I said it was safe, I may have stretched the truth.
What was that?
Just a little bit.
It mentioned a tape, right? When it.
Yeah, it said it was going to extracting memory tape.
I asked, like, what did it mean by tape? Like, what is it? What was it
Do
talking
I
about?
have any clue? What
Make a train history check.
Okay. So it's a 6.
A 6?
Yeah.
Mark experience, you have absolutely no idea.
Yeah, no. No idea what. Did you take a tape from it? I don't know what it meant by that.
Yeah, you.
Does everything? Are there things here that don't want to kill us?
I don't want to kill you. Yes.
That's true. That's true, Martin. I hope.
I mean, we'll see. So far, it's been pretty good.
Yeah.
Which one of you is hurt the most?
Alyssa.
Do harm? Yeah.
Okay.
I have 1 harm, yeah.
Okay. I would like to use a special move, Soothe, on Alyssa.
Mm-hmm.
Try to heal her.
Roll plus your niceness.
How often can you use special moves, by the way? Is there like a limit?
Nope. You could kind of just use them however much you want.
That's a 7.
7. All right.
I should have to take one of the harms.
Yeah.
Remove the harm from you and I take it now.
Yep. There you go.
What's Alyssa's health, by the way? Are we allowed to know
7?
Yes. Total 7.
that? Okay, I have 6.
Yeah, I got 6 too. I just kind of pat her. It's okay. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
You're not dead yet.
Yeah. But you do look towards your hand, and you see that, yep, you've gained a leg, but now you've lost a hand, Martin.
Right. Which hand is it?
Your right hand.
Ah, crap.
Are you right-handed, Martin?
Yeah, well, not anymore. Now I'm all left.
Yeah. Alrighty. So, and I think with that said now, this is something that I've skipped over with these past couple of trains, but every time you guys leave a train car, I now get to ask you guys a couple of questions, and these questions will give you guys some experience, additional experience to help you guys level up. So, here are the following questions that I got for you guys. And I want you to consider this with each of the cars. So let's start off with the hill car. First, did you have a positive influence on the creatures around you?
I want to say yes, because we did save Martin.
In the hill car?
Yeah, that counts as
Is this supposed to be like based on the perspective of our character?
Based on like what you think your character has done. If you could come up with a good justification, I will accept it.
I guess it's more like, am I looking at this like as like an observer of the character, or
Yeah.
answering this from like the POV of the character, an observer?
As an observer of the character.
Okay. I guess I'd probably say no.
Oh, you don't think so? Interesting.
Yeah,
So
I'm like neutral-ish, probably.
yeah, I think that you. So it is true. You did save. You did save Martin in that, and you did get him out of the.
Blood first.
Yeah, you did flee him. So I'm gonna say, Alyssa, I'll give you a bonus experience for that.
All right.
Now, second question: did you learn a secret about the train?
I mean, I taught them.
What constitutes a secret? Is that just things we
Any
know
new
before, or
knowledge
is it,
about the
like-
train?
So definitely. Yeah,
I'd say yes.
Yep, there you go. So that's everyone gets an experience point from there. And then,
I didn't. From the first hill car, I didn't really learn anything new from that.
yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah. So,
I helped them though.
I think the only thing you learned was the modeling thing you
I
were
taught
talking
them
about was probably not
everything.
legit.
Yeah.
yeah, I'll allow that. I'll allow that just to give you a little bonus there. Then, for our two passengers, have your guys' numbers changed?
Mine has
has.
not.
Yeah, so if your number changed, mark an experience, Alyssa. And then Denizen, so Martin, have you improved yourself in some way?
Well, I got a real leg instead of a fake one, but then I lost in the end, so
I'll say yes.
okay.
You know, step forward, hand back, standard deal with that. So with that said, the way leveling works is that now, a character will level up once the total experience points you have is equal to 4 plus your current level. So in this case, because you're all level 1, it has to be equal or above 5. So,
Hey.
yep. So Martin, you're at 5?
Yep.
All right, you are now level 2. Alyssa, how many experience points are you at?
I'm at 8.
All right, so you are now level 2. Aaron?
I'm at 3.
All right, so you're still at level 1, but from that, Alyssa and Martin, as a result of leveling up, you both gain 1 max health point.
Hey.
And you can choose to gain one of the following. You can either add a new move on the basic move list or on your special move list. So you can add one of those moves, or you can increase any one of your skills by 1. So Martin, what do you want to pick?
I'm gonna increase my tenacity by 1 since I got 2 left legs instead of a branch now, so I'm a little better at running away.
All right, yeah, and that puts you at a neutral 0. Alrighty,
Yeah.
Alyssa, what do you want to gain?
I would like to add the basic move fight,
All right,
in the sense that I have just pushed a robot bird thing off a car.
yeah.
So I proved that I could do that.
There you go. I love it. I love it. Oh shoot, we didn't account for New Ferretsville. Yeah, same question.
Yeah.
Yeah, same question. Did you guys have a positive influence on the creatures around you in that car?
No.
Oh, really? We ate their food, went to trial, and then
I stole their
Oh,
food,
yeah.
technically.
yeah.
Now, I want to say Alyssa made a new friend, so
I'm going to say that like the people of New Ferretsville were swayed enough by your speech where all of you, they've now decided to change their ways and be more welcoming to outsiders. So I'll say each of you can get a point from that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just a little gimme. And then, did you learn a secret about the train?
not in the
I don't
car,
remember
no.
any.
No.
Not really. Well, we could count the encounter with the porter,
Train.
since you haven't entered the new train car yet. we can count that encounter within this line of questioning.
So does that count as another XP point, or?
So
Learned there's some weird birds around.
yeah. And then Alyssa, we already talked about how your number changed and Aaron's hasn't. So because we already accounted for that, we'll keep that as it is. And then same.
Sorry.
Yep.
Oh, should I level up right now, or?
Are you at level? Did you get 5 experience?
Yeah,
then?
I just hit 5.
Perfect. Yeah. So your max health is now up to 7, and now
Is examine is one of the basic actions? Can I add one of that?
yeah. Oh, you already have examine as one of your basic actions. You currently have flee, defend, and examine as yours. So
Oh,
yeah.
I don't think it's on my character sheet. So
Oh, shoot. Yeah.
I think I just have flee and defend. So
If you
do you start? I thought you start with 2. No.
no, you start with 3. You start with 3 basic moves. Yeah. I had you starting off with examine as one of your basic moves. It should be the 3rd one down.
Cool.
Okay, the passengers will start with 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's just I don't know what happened. Maybe I deleted it by accident or something. Anyway,
It's all good.
I'll add fight then in that case as well.
Sounds good. Sounds good. So, with that said, and all of that added, now you guys begin to enter into your 3rd car.